All right, everyone. Welcome to episode 10 of my Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead playthrough. I'm Silent Bracken, and let's get into it. To start with, during the last episode, I messed up my army helmet trying to repair it, unfortunately. So we're wearing the riot helmet now. My long sleeve shirt and my socks were pretty damaged, so I replaced those. I cleaned and lubricated our handgun here. So it should work a little better. I don't think we've used it yet, actually, but I still haven't found any extra 9mm apparently. Maybe. Hold on. Let me go through here real quick. No, it seems we have not. Let's unload that. It seems we have not actually found any extra 9mm yet. That's a bit weird, but is what it is, I guess. We'll find more soon. It should be pretty common. We just haven't found any yet, I guess. Let's grab these Kevlar dog harnesses and we'll wash these real quick so I don't forget. These will be nice to disassemble at some point. Those the copper plates or whatever we're gonna get out of these might be useful at some point. So, did I say copper? I meant Kevlar. I was just thinking about copper again. All right. Okay. All right. So, all right. Yeah, I forgot to grab these vehicles again. All right. So, off camera, I'm gonna go grab these. I'm gonna go grab these vehicles. Actually, I'll just walk up here and grab the armored car for now, since that's the one we're gonna actually be using. And then I'll take us down to the city, and we can continue where we left off by searching this dojo and this pawn shop, and maybe some of these other places around here. We'll see. Um, I don't remember what we were doing last episode, really, so we just grab a bunch of this stuff here so I don't forget it. All right, and I'll see you guys at the city then. Guys, so I'm in the middle of this bridge, and it appears that a cataclysm has begun, a portal storm. So, I feel like I should probably record this one. Ah, okay. Um, well, we're kind of a ways away from anything, huh? Um, literally in the middle of nowhere in the center of a bridge. Well, we'll just have to hope for the best. Ignore it. We might have to hide in this vehicle here. Oh, close. Crouch. All right. So we're stuck here now. I don't know how long we're gonna be stuck here for. Our guy is not doing great. Um, it is what it is. I don't know if these persons or people can open car doors or not. Let's hope not. Ah! Impossible shapes. Something glides into your field of vision out of thin air, slipping between the space between atoms. All right. We're gonna have to try to make it off this bridge here. Ah, man, that was terrible. It seems like we escaped, kinda. Hopefully. All right, cool. We escaped. Let's catch our breath and let's fix up these wounds here. What's in here? Oh, the ID card's gotten there. All right, let's take some aspirin, I guess. It's the only painkiller we have on us right now. We kind of need more than that, though. I suppose we might be able to wait around here for a little bit as we recover. I guess we never searched the or I never searched the bathrooms down here, so I have the pickaxe with me because I brought everything that was in the truck with me. All right, cool. Got the bathrooms open. Nothing in this one. Yep, they're both empty. Unfortunate. I'll take the nails and hinges, I suppose. All right. So, drink some of this water here, I guess. All right, so I guess I'm gonna wait here for a little bit until our character isn't in intense pain anymore. And then I'll walk us up here and get that armored car. And then we'll continue on with what we were doing. And I'll see you guys in a minute then. All right, so bad news, everybody. Um, this armored car has an active immobilizer. Uh, so yeah, kind of stuck without that. Highly unfortunate. Um, I already stuck like all of our stuff in here. I need to take the strap off of one of those other guns and stick it on this one. I keep forgetting to do that. All right. We can remove this seat and these controls here. And let's see what else. Can we remove this? No, we need a saw for that. All right. Okay. Install reclining seat. Okay. Install a seatbelt. All right. So luckily, oh man, there's a gun under it. Unfortunate. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. All right. See if there's any fuel we can get out of this one right here. Nah. Mm. Can we get these guns off here though? We can. Fantastic. We're gonna leave the guns on the other one because I plan on coming back and getting that once we can remove the security system. That's gonna require mechanics of 4 and electronics of 4 though. So I forgot. Um, we don't have we don't have any storage space in this vehicle. I mean, I suppose I could remove like these 3 seats from this car and install them all in here. That'd work. That'd be some storage. All right. Ooh, that seatbelt and the broken seat. And that draining fuel tank. We'll actually get rid of that too. Man, we're spending the whole day here just removing parts from this car. It's not what I planned on originally doing, but it's what we're stuck with. Hmm. Let's see here, actually. Let's shape this. No, I do have to actually remove it and replace it with the back seat if I want to be a back seat. Back seat is like 5 extra liters of storage, so That's what I wanted exactly, but yeah. Oh, that increased our practical skill and mechanics to 3. Oh, right, yeah. I had forgot to mention this. But while cleaning and lubricating my pistol, it actually increased our mechanics skill to 2. So we can build that spinning wheel now. We should be able to, at least, I think. Might as well just load a bunch of scrap up here. We're gonna need that piping. I don't know if we need the springs for anything, but we will need the piping for building the warehouse shelves, as I had said in a previous video, I think. All right. Our guns in there. Okay, cool. All right, let's see if we can if these will fit in these seats or not. Seems like they will. These are in real rough shape, and I don't think we can fix them because I think we need like an actual firearms repair kit for that. And you can get a crafting recipe for that, I believe, but yeah, it has to be from a special book that you can only find in like gun stores, I think. So unfortunate, but it is what it is. So all right. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go to the city and loot any of that like I wanted to originally because we're not able to get the vehicle I wanted. This vehicle will work, however. It just needs some modifications and repairs. So what we're actually going to be doing today, I guess, is modifying and repairing this vehicle as much as we can. It'll be good for our mechanics skill, which we do need at least level 4 to come back here and get that armored car. Um, so I guess I'll see you guys back at base. All right, so I found this thing on the ground here called a spiraling rod. The only one of its kind. It may have unknown powers. Try activating them. I don't know what this is. It's something that was left behind from the portal storm, but I don't know what this is. Like, I have no clue. So let's get back to base then. This is our first artifact, I guess. I think it counts as an artifact. I'm not sure how rare it is or how hard it is to get. Like I literally know nothing about this, like at all. Like I actually literally just know nothing about it. So I guess we could try activating it, but that kind of makes me a bit worried because like I don't know what it does. Like I don't know if it's gonna give our character like schizophrenia or something. Like I don't know. I mean, if it does, I guess that's just part of the game and what to deal with it. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys back at base. Hopefully that's true this time. Hopefully that's true this time. I don't know if it will be or not. All right, everyone. So we're back at base here. I unloaded everything out of the vehicle. It's been completely emptied out. So this is an artifact. Anomalous material. It has a volume of 3.4 liters, a weight of 0.66 pounds, a length of 11 inches. Um, no idea what it does. Literally no clue. I'm scared to activate it. Maybe we'll save this for a special occasion. We'll put it right there on the table so it's like a display. And we'll add an artifact loot square to there so we don't like move it on accident. All right. So first things first, We're gonna have to open this space up a bit more because this is just too enclosed. I'm gonna disassemble a bunch of these, like this fencing, so we can back up a bit more. And I'm gonna cut down this tree and probably this tree as well. So let's get to it then. And we are gonna deconstruct it instead of smashing it because I want to get all the parts and stuff from it. It'll take a little bit longer, make our character a bit more tired, but that's fine. We're at base, so it's not that big of a deal. That's a fine spot for him to be at for now. That's probably enough of the fence, I guess, taken care of. Right, let's chop down this tree. All right, cool. It actually fell in the direction we want it to. I was worried it would fall in the house or the truck and just annihilate it, but luckily it did not do that. Let's get this tree as well. All right, all right. We have to clear these stumps and logs out. Our character's going to be working slowly, but that's fine. Everything we have to do is going to make our character tired right now, so we essentially have to ignore it. These logs up here by the charcoal kilns. And this stuff can go in our base. Into the wood pile. Apparently you do get buffs from eating and drinking at like a table with it, like sitting in a chair at a table, but I just don't think it's probably worth it to do that. I mean, all right, we'll sleep through the night. Our character's tired and very wary, so makes sense. We're not going to set an alarm. We're going to sleep pretty early. Our character's tired, so you flee in a panic into a nearby school bathroom. Mr. Blank, he was chasing you. You had your doubts, but now you were sure. As you try your best to calm your ragged breathing, you rush into an unlocked stall to hide. The proof is right there. Every wall of the stall was covered in soulless eyes. They were painted except for one. One of its eyes was hollow. It was used as a cover to hide a hole leading to the next door stall. Mr. Blank would secretly spy on the students. You had evidence of his misdemeanor. You frantically message your friends with the footage, asking them to contact the authorities. You tell them you're not in a position to call them yourself. Suddenly you look up and find Mr. Blank staring at you as he climbs down from the locked stall door. You wake up screaming, still reeling from the nightmare. You start walking. You wake up. I started walking before I woke up, apparently. Yep, that made our character sad. Unfortunate. And we'll listen to music while we work on this stuff, I suppose. And this is so much faster than what we were doing last night. All right, nice. Grab these logs, and we'll bring the logs up here. I think I accidentally grabbed a bunch of vehicle parts as well. Alright, I fixed it. Alright. We need to chop down a couple more trees before we have enough logs to bother sticking them in that, sticking them in the kilns. We don't need the charcoal really that much right this second anyway, since, it's not summertime. We're not really dehydrating a lot of stuff. We should still work on getting a bit of a supply of charcoal before we have to worry about that, but, anyway. Alright, right this second, it's okay. So let's, reverse this up a bit more. So the vehicle's a lot closer to the actual tools and stuff. That'll make this easier. Alright, so I think we should start by removing these seats, all these broken seats. Actually, we'll remove all the seats, because the seats were just a temporary measure for helping us with the, take back that stuff, since it was kind of important. Oh, I did not mean to remove that wheel. Excuse me? Armored wheel. Yeah, I did not mean to remove that. That was an accident. Seat. Oh, the wheel. This wheel's destroyed. I mean, I guess we'll leave it for now because we don't have a replacement. But luckily this vehicle can operate without having everything, I suppose. All right. And we'll remove this small integrated here as well, since it's all broken. There's no point in having it. Yeah, this thing's not in great condition, but it could be a lot worse, I suppose. All right. So let's start off by installing a new seat, since I don't actually want it to be that reclining seat. I don't need it to be a reclining seat. I do want two seats in here, though, so that if we find an NPC, we could like pick them up. All right, I do want seatbelts on both of these, since they are both for carrying people. Safety first, everybody. Although my driver's seat does get the slightly better seatbelt, so. Am I blind? All right. So we've got these seats handled. That's good. Now I want to fill all this out with cargo spaces. Yeah, I want to fill all this out with cargo spaces, which we don't actually have right this second. So we have to like improvise a little bit. Um, let's see. Well, actually, we could take them out of here. Um, oh, I never took this stuff out of here. Okay. All right, all right. Oh, and there's a bottle jacket here. Nice. Where is this? Hydraulic press. I do want to favorite this bottle jack here. The bottle jacks are the good ones. They're the ones that can actually lift heavy stuff. All right. We're thirsty and hungry again. So get our character some stuff here. All right, that took longer than I was hoping. Let's see. Something that uses the eggs we got. Deluxe fried egg sandwich. Yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah, we use vegetable oil, cheese, black pepper, the mayonnaise, and that bread. All right. Nice. Fantastic. Character's super happy about eating those. I would be too. Those sound great. All right, let's drink some Diet Energy Cola, some mineral water, and a little lemonade. That makes sense. That works. All right. Smash all this stuff up a little bit here. Our vehicles will do it for us if we don't do it manually, so grab this stuff. We don't need the wood axe on us anymore. The rubber hose and the pickaxe are unnecessary. I will have to pick all this stuff back up and stick it in the vehicle when we're ready for that, but it's gonna be imminent. Let's grab the hacksaw. I think that's all we need to take the trunk spaces out of here. Yep, we just need something with bolt turning and metal sawing, so we just needed the adjustable wrench and the I did not mean to remove the roofing there. That's fine. I'm not using this vehicle for anything anyway. This vehicle is just for getting disassembled for parts. How many cargo spaces do we need? I think we need 8 cargo spaces to fill that out. So I think we should have just enough. Yeah, we should have just enough. Muffler? I will take the muffler out of this too, just in case that a cargo truck doesn't have one. Fantastic. It's good. Actually, stick all that stuff in my inventory. There we go. It should be way faster to haul this now. Oh, there's something in here. The Art of Movement. All right, well, we already have that book, apparently. It's probably why it's in there still. Probably noticed it at some point, just left it. All right. So let's get to it then. All cargo space. I hope we have enough welding wire and stuff for this. Yes, when we go back up, to remove that active immobilizer in that armored car, we are gonna try to disassemble part of that other armored car that's there as well. Actually, well, we'll take a look at it while we're up there, and if it's as simple as just adding a new gas tank and some new controls to it, then we'll do that actually, and I'll just drive it back to base and disassemble all of it here. Um, I need to get some NPCs to work on disassembling stuff for me, I think. That's what I've seen people doing when I've looked into stuff about that. I've never done that before. I'm not sure how to do it exactly, but we can figure it out. It shouldn't be too crazy. All right, so that's all we're going to be able to do for this day. All right. We do need a better tailoring skill, so um, light that candle here. Read a bit. All right, that's another level, another theoretical level in our tailoring skill. Or the eggs went bad. We'll just toss those out. I'm not concerned about it. We'll start that fire, actually. Bolted. Yeah, this would be really cool to use, but I don't think it's actually good. This might actually be decent here. This bolted greatsword. Um, there's no reason for me to use that. I think just using one of the wood axes we have would probably be better. A spear shaft. I'm actually gonna favorite that. We're gonna need more of those probably. Because I'll probably just be using spears until we get to the point that we can craft a lustrine hammer or something along those lines. I mean, maybe for this series we could try something different, but um, lustrine hammer is the go-to. It's a really good weapon. It has reach attacks. It does bashing and piercing damage, so it's just like really good. Like it's just an amazing weapon. Like there's few weapons that actually can reach an equivalent level to it. I don't know though. This is technically a stable version of the game that I'm not really experienced with, so maybe. Let's make some more of these. These seem like they're good to make. Pretty simple. It's using a lot of materials that were kind of like, like reliant on some level. And I'll stick two of them in the refrigerator, so hopefully we can have those tomorrow. Eat those. Hat. All right. Our guy is happy. Very good. All right, guys. So we're gonna build a spin wheel, and then we're going to keep installing these cargo spaces for as long as we can. I mean, so we're gonna need 20 planks. Ignore the smoke. I'm having my character smoke a cigarette because he woke up super unhappy for some reason. He must have had another nightmare. That's just the effect of getting caught in a portal storm, though. It's fine. It says we're missing the tailoring proficiency, but we have a tailoring of like 2. Theoretical, just our practical isn't high enough. That's fine. All right, fantastic. So that'll allow us to make rope way faster. Like instead of rope being a thing where it takes us like all day to make a single piece, we can like actually just make rope now. Keep those. Drink a little bit of water, and that should be fine. And now we get to work on finishing the installation of these cargo spaces. Oh, we have to our acetylene torch ran out of acetylene, so we're gonna have to yeah, we're gonna have to reload that. All right, that works. I believe we can get an acetylene gas like machine from like a lab and use that to actually make more acetylene gas. So that's something we'll have to look out for when we find a lab. All right, fantastic. So this vehicle has we got the seats in it and we got the cargo spaces in it. And I want to put a box here if we can. We need a steel frame or a wooden frame. Well, we can make a wooden frame. We can't really make a steel frame. Or I think we probably could, but I don't want to waste the welding stuff. There it is. I'll favorite that actually. Might need to make more of those at some point. All right, all right. I turned that pumpkin we had into pumpkin seeds, so I didn't want it to like rot. Box. All right. That's good enough for now. And so now we got to load everything back up into the vehicle. And we can go from there. We got a lot of stuff done today. I was actually able to kind of focus on my tasks and get the stuff completed this time. So, yeah, fantastic. All right, we're gonna need the gas mask. Grab those magazines. A toolbox, the steel jerry can. Grab our rifle. The rifle, the gas mask, and where's the magazines at? The magazines, the rifle, and the gas mask can go in this central like box compartment thing. Drop that, that, drop that, drop that. See if we can stick the toolbox and the jerry can. The toolbox was unable to fit, huh? All right. Well, I'm gonna take the jerry can out and stick the toolbox in there. Well, is there anything else we want to stick in here, actually? I'm not sure what else we want to... We might want to stick some more stuff in this toolbox. Hold on. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. We've got our truck all loaded up with everything we'll probably need in it. And this is a great spot to end off the video. This was episode 10 of my series on Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. I'm Silent Bracken. Hit that like and subscribe button and activate the bell icon if you want to be notified of my future uploads. Have a nice day and goodbye.